Hey, what's up everyone? This is Ryan Sims, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the force in Photoshop. So it's been a hot minute since I've made a video on my YouTube channel. I do plan to keep making them on here. My focus has been currently pulled into building up a company that I'm involved with called CG Hacks. You can see I got the t-shirt on here. CG Hacks is a place where we create visual effects for Photoshop, a lot of CGI, cool stuff. Also, tutorials for YouTube as well. So definitely check them out and follow them when you get a chance. And as a bonus, you'll get to see this face a little bit more too. So that's what I've been up to. And without further ado, let's hop into Photoshop and start using the force. All right, so I've got my image pulled up in Photoshop. And as you can see, I've got my son here in the center of the image, who's being this awesome Jedi, using the force to push back these stormtroopers. And what I'm wanting to create here is almost like a ripple shockwave type of effect, maybe with some motion blur to really give it that extra oomph, like he's just really pushing these stormtroopers away with the force pretty hardcore. So I'm going to show you a really cool technique on how we're going to achieve that. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Control J to duplicate my layer. And we're going to add this effect to this new layer. So we're going to go up to Filter, Distort, and Zig Zag. And click on that. And it's going to pull open this little menu here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little tiny minus sign right here just to kind of zoom out so I can see the effect happening to the image. And I'm going to take my amount all the way down just for a moment so you can kind of see what's happening with the image. Now, whether you want it to go this way or kind of go inward is totally your preference. So I'm going to drag it all the way to the left for a moment. And with ridges right here, I'm going to take it all the way down to 0 for a moment. And think for a moment, if you throw a rock inside of a pond, how many ripples it creates over time. It's kind of like that. You start off at 0 before you throw the rock. And then as you throw it, you hit 1. And there's 2 ripples, 3, 4. And then as you go on, you see more and more ripples happen in this pond. And so it's kind of that ripple effect that we're going for here. Now, I don't want to go too crazy with it. I might bring it down to like an 8 or something like that. Now, you can go down to Style and mess with this menu here. Right now, I have it on Pond Ripples, and that's what I want. But there is the option to go to Around Center, which is going to create this type of effect right here. Or you could go out from center and see the effects that it makes from there as well. However, I'm going to go back to Pond Ripples and hit OK. Now with this effect applied, I don't want it to apply to everything. I only want it to apply in certain areas. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to this mask option right here and hold down the Alt key and click on this button. And that's going to provide us with a black mask. And then with a white brush, we can reveal where we want this effect to take place. So I'm going to hit my B hotkey to bring up my brush and increase the size a little bit. Maybe bring my hardness down. And I'm going to start painting this effect everywhere except for where my main subject, the Jedi, is going to be. And there we have it. There's our effect. But I still want to add a little bit more to this image. I kind of want to add a little bit of a motion blur on the outer edges. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hold down the hotkeys Control-Shift-Alt-E. And that's going to stamp everything together into a brand new layer. And from there, I'm going to go up to Filter, Blur, Radial Blur. And with this menu pulled up, I'm just going to change it from spin to zoom. I'm going to leave the amount at 10. Everything else is good. I'm going to hit OK. And now we have that radial blur applied to everything. And I don't want it to apply to everything. I just want it kind of applied to the outer edges. So what I'm going to do, once again, is I'm going to go ahead and hold the Alt key down, click on this mask to reveal what was there. And with a white brush, just kind of paint in on the outer edges to give it that outer motion blurred effect. And that's it. That's how we use the force in Photoshop. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please consider giving me a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. Let me know in the comment section what type of videos you'd like to see me work on next. And please go check out CG Hacks. In my humble opinion, there are some of the most talented photographers, digital artists, CGI artists, Photoshop artists in the world. And I am honored to be working alongside them to create some awesome content for you guys. And so definitely go check out CG Hacks. I look forward to creating more content for you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Ew.